everybody. How you doing? We're back.
What's up?
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Well, welcome to Country's Harem. All right, that didn't go over well.
Yeah.
That's not the big news. The big news of the night is Misty has not gotten tired of me saying the word America. And in case you can't guess what that's tied to, Misty passed her citizenship test on Thursday.
Oh, she did.
So,
Yay.
yep. So we got one more American citizen here.
Yay. Congrats, Misty.
That does not change things. We are still going to proudly fly the Canadian flag because that is her heritage.
Hey, Sam.
And hey, Sam. And hello, Diane. And
hey, Sam.
Oh, I see the philosophers joined us. Hello, Sam. Is he there?
A very good evening to you all.
Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
You just missed the big news.
Still tired, but I'm good.
Yes.
Garbage. What did I miss? I tried to get in early, but there was nobody there.
That's okay. Misty has become the latest American.
Congratulations.
Yep. So
I got matter of fact, I got to set this phone down and clap.
Seriously. Aw.
Congratulations. Seriously. That is amazing.
That is awesome.
You realize that's one of your first official things as being an American, as Dan has now given you the clap.
Damn it, Jim, you had to turn it dirty. Those were rounds of applause, sir.
No, I didn't see you going around like this. If it was a round of applause, you were sort of flat.
Thanks,
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Thanks for declaring shenanigans, buddy. Good job.
Thank you, Spike.
Dude, you know what? I'm gonna tell you what it was. As far as emotionally goes, it was the calmest drive back home that we've had. Now, that being said, I'm gonna go into one thing. I'm gonna put a little spoiler up. Misty is going to be doing a video here shortly because on the way back, we stopped and visited the Flight 19 site memorial, which I felt kind of strongly about in the first place because of the sites from 9/11. It is the one that has gotten the least publicity, the least acknowledgement. And contains the most actual non-first responder, just regular American heroes from 9/11. The 40 people of Flight 93 were the only ones who fought back and changed the course of what was going to happen with their plane. So, it was an interesting thing going up there. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail because that'll spoil it for her video. But when she gets it put together, there's a lot of photos. When she gets it put together, there's a surprise in there. All I'll say is we're going to go back up.
And spoiler alert, it's going to be a longer video.
Because it's also going to have an interview in it.
Oh.
So, yeah. Misty was not able to get out and move around because of her back. So I did a lot of the walking around for us. And all I'm going to say is I was not prepared for being up there properly. So, and we'll let that go until the video comes. You will want to see it because we're going to go back up there, and at the very least, I have to go back up there and do a spirit box session. about all I can say about that right now. So we'll get into it a little bit more later. The other big thing we're going to talk about tonight is, oh my God, highway driving.
I'm scared of highway driving now because of my
I'm
big
gonna tell you
accident.
something.
I haven't
I'm gonna
even
tell you
done
something.
it since.
I am somewhere in my 50s, and we'll let that go for right now. And I was brought up at a time when we didn't have cell phones. CDs were the big thing for truckers to communicate on the roads, and there was a thing called courtesy.
Hi, Sherry.
I'll start out by saying, for those who don't know, the merge lane to get onto a highway is exactly that. It is a lane where you are expected to speed up, look at the traffic that's coming, and factor in how you are going to merge with the existing traffic on the highway. It's not up to people on the highway to
Dan,
get over.
mute.
Say what?
Oh, I was trying to get Dan to mute.
Oh, yeah. It's not up to the people on the highway to get over and let you in. If they do, it's a courtesy. It's a nice thing. But it is up to you to speed up, hey, Sheriff, and merge in with the existing traffic.
Hi, Sheriff.
It's absolutely crazy that people drive up to the end of a merge and then stop. Like they're waiting for other people on the highway to stop and let them in, like we're before we stop. It doesn't work that way. For those of you that think it does, get a clue. You're wrong. One of the things that I learned, and I guess it's a lost art. I want to the folks that are in chat. I want to hear from you guys. The way I was raised is, if you've got specifically an 18-wheeler that's coming onto the highway, or that is needing to merge into the right lane or into the left lane, whichever, and it's happening in front of you, and there's enough space, you flash your high beams real quick to let them know it's cool to come over.
Oh, I've never done that. I always just thought you were supposed to move over.
This is the way we were brought up. And once they get in, they're supposed to flick their lights off and on as a way of saying thank you, because in a tractor trailer you can't exactly turn around and go, or wave out the back window. It doesn't work that way. This seems to be a lost art now, because you can flash people to merge in, but when they merge in, they just shing and they get going. No thank you, no nothing. There is no highway courtesy like that anymore. We had people, we were standing in the right-hand lane because we weren't rushed, and I was letting Misty do the tourist sightseeing thing. Oh, hello, Cheesecake. Thank you. Cheesecake has volunteered to be our dessert. So, you said dessert is served. So the other one that really got me was there was a guy in an Infinity, and I know we get people who are well-to-do, and they bought these high-end cars because they think they're the only people on the road, and the road owns to them, don't you know? But if you're in the right-hand lane, and if you're one of these people that's hauling butt in the middle lane or in the left-hand lane, and you're trying to get around a line of traffic to make an exit, you don't start to cut over when there's maybe a car length and a half in between two cars just to get to the exit.
Shouldn't you be in that lane already?
Thank you. That's what we have signs for. Exit coming up in 1 mile.
If you're talking about the one I think you're talking about, Jay, let me explain.
Go for
What
it.
he did was he cut from the far left-hand lane all the way over in front of us in the right-hand lane. And because there was a rig right in front of us, he couldn't do anything. So he waited until there was a merge lane coming onto the highway. And he booked it into that merge lane and swung up around in front of the truck and cut back in.
That was a different one, but yeah, that was a good one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one that got me.
Yeah. So
Hey,
yeah,
Elaine.
there were several pucker factors.
Yeah.
Of this whole thing. It's funny, since we have been up here, I have gotten much more used to 2-lane road driving, and even when there's not a double yellow line, and a lot of our roads up here are a little narrower, they're wide enough for people to get by. It's a courtesy thing. We have the summer people who come up and have no
idea.
courtesy
Right.
at all, and haul ass around because, hey, it's summertime. I'm up at my summer house. Oh. The hell with these folks that live here year round. I'm here now. It's my road. That's what I got for you. We had rigs that were just as bad as some of the car drivers that were up there. They would hop around you, and then all of a sudden they're right up on your ass. The worst part, and Misty was part of it, I'm sorry to say. The worst part of it was coming back from the Flight 93 Memorial.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Which, if you've not been there, it's out in the middle of nowhere in a bunch of fields up at the top of the mountain in Pennsylvania. And let me tell you something, there ain't even a big town that's up around there. The road coming down was a two-lane highway. And I say it's a highway because there were a lot of trucks on the road.
Like rigs.
Dump trucks, rigs, chemical carriers.
Gravel trucks.
Yeah. And there was a 9% downgrade, which is not all that bad. I mean, you just got to watch it, especially when it's doing this number back and forth. And the right-hand side was a guardrail. Now, when you're in an SUV, you realize and accept the fact that, if anything happens where you run into a guardrail, you're going to go over it. Okay. It's just a fact. You're in a higher up vehicle. So I've got this idiot behind me in a pickup truck, I think it was a F-250 or F-350, or one of the other equivalents. To be honest with you, I didn't catch what the make was on it, but he's riding my ass. I've never been on this road, so I'm a little nervous about it. I've got a rig in front of me that's doing 20 that I'm catching up to pretty quickly. And I got Mama going, oh, look, it's a long way down over here.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there, pucker factor 30. Dealing with this.
I thought it was neat.
I'm sure you did. Yeah. Look.
And the fact that the cars and the houses and stuff looked like ants.
Yeah, that's how high up we were. No shit. Things look like ants. So you can see across the entire valley.
Can you do me a favor, Jay?
Huh?
Can you make Diane blue? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, Elaine, I was
carry on for a minute while I'm doing it.
Yeah, it was kind of cool, actually. And of course, me having my camera, I was so fascinated watching out the window, I didn't think to use my camera. So, no worries, Blinker. I'm just glad you could be here.
We're glad to have everybody here. Anybody and everybody who comes. This is one of Misty's moments. So it was pretty cool. and now that she's past that, we will resume with the food porn videos.
Yeah.
In fact, Misty has 7,
8.
Wow.
Yeah, not to mention the all the photos that I took. Of
9, including the one you did tonight.
I didn't do one tonight.
And guys, I got to tell you this. Everybody who knows me knows about Tommy.
Yeah.
We're sitting there waiting for my appointment. The woman comes out to call me in, and she's talking about our kids, blah, 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 and asking their birth dates and all that. And I told her, and she goes, well, who's the little boy that was sitting with your husband out there?
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's wicked.
Yep.
Yeah, she apparently saw him. Clear as day.
Wow.
Okay.
She thought I was lying to her about not having any more kids.
Wow.
So rather than have her think I was totally crazy, I just said it must have been somebody else, a child that came and sat by him.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
Yeah, it was interesting. They wouldn't let me in with her.
Yes, Diane.
That's
As
fine,
soon as I
twiddling
get my
thumb
passport, I will be.
Say it again, babe.
Oh, Diane's asking when I'm going to come and visit her.
Yeah, we're working on that. That's next thing. Once
Amanda, she's in London.
yeah, once
Oh, that's not too far.
No.
Nope. But do not ask me to freaking drive down the 401.
Oh,
I'll
no.
do the driving on the 401.
My accident was on the QEW.
Oh, no, thank you, Laura.
Yeah,
That's
our car flipped and everything. That's why I'm scared of the highway now. But this is the year I need to get back to it, and I'm scared. But I'm scared that I'm going to panic. That's what scares me, because
you need
even
to
as a
have
passenger, I
somebody
can
with
now
you.
look out the window, but it took a long time.
When you do a first couple runs, you need to have somebody with you to kind of distract you.
I know, and I've had a lot of offers, so but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to though. I have to get back to it. I want to drive my truck out to Rockfest this year instead of relying on somebody else to take me. I'd rather just drive my own truck. So
yeah, Blinker.
It's a 2.5 hour drive. Oh, yeah, I'm nervous.
Dan's saying that the trip was more than just a coincidence.
Oh, I know. Yes, and yeah, it's funny. Those of you who have known Misty and I for a while, the way we got together is completely left of center of how any of my relationships have ever been.
It was definitely weird.
Yeah, it was original. She got down here and stayed instead of going back the last time, obviously, because she's here. And we could have had a problem with that. We didn't.
Yeah, you're only allowed 6 months, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she overstayed just a little bit. Both hers and my divorces were easy to do comparatively to what they could have been. My being able to hold things together while she had to get her credentials down here because they didn't recognize any of her healthcare credentials, which absolutely sucked.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Laura. I had 4 years of college and 12 diplomas
Oh
for
wow.
dementia, ALS,
Certificates, babe.
and a few other ones.
Yeah, she had more certificates and credentials than many of our RNs down here for dealing with Alzheimer's and dementia. The wedding was amazing. It was small, but it was amazing, and it meant more to me than anything that had come before. The house that we got here.
Yeah, we put the offer in 2 weeks, 3 weeks before we got the house.
Well, no, it took over a month with
Did
all
it?
with all the paperwork and the financing and everything. You'll never get it before 30 days. But that being said, my credit was not the world's greatest after the divorce, and we get the house with no problem.
Wow. Meant to be.
Yeah, and everything here, the side lot, finding the guy who owned the half acre next to us and buying that up for a song, doing the refinance for the house here, just what's happened with me at work, everything that's been positive. The hurdle we had with the whole tax situation, her citizenship.
Yeah, it's just
all this stuff were hurdles that were put in front of us that by rights, any one of them, could have put a serious derailment in our lives. And I can't explain it. I don't know why, but every time since we have been together that a challenge has come up, we've faced it head on and we've overcome it.
Yeah.
And now we're on the downside. There's no more major hurdles right now. The next
Beautiful.
The next couple years are going to be dedicated. We're not going anywhere out of this house because I've just found out that I've got to start going back into the office 2 days a week in September, which is fine, not a problem. I'm cool with that. I have been trying to do that by and large until we moved, and we're in the process of things are in the process of getting done to get us into the new place. And it's just not really conducive to be in right now. But I've been going in, a couple days, at least 8
I'll
days.
explain it in a minute, Elaine.
So the next couple years are dedicated to finishing what we started up here, putting up the fencing so that we can get
Putting my herbal garden in.
Misty's herbal garden going, and get that. Her finishing her herbal license degree certificate.
It's a certificate.
Yeah, to become a licensed herbologist.
Oh, and by the way, guys, I am running at a 98% average right now for my course.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. So, getting the finishing clearing the lot and getting that fenced in and getting the chickens and the rabbits going and the garden going and, getting some of this weight dropped and even that is, because I'm, for whatever reason, I've cut back on what I'm eating and how much I'm eating, so portion control's under control. I've lost a couple pounds. There's still stuff that's got to be done, but
sure, Blinker, we need help putting our fence up too.
I can't lose weight until I stress relief. If I don't stress relief, I'm going to have a heart attack is what I think. I'm going to die.
See, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing, Laura, is all this stuff that's been swirling around. I talked about this being a drama-free zone, and it, by and large, it is. Yeah,
you've got your normal stressors.
But yeah, we've had we've had stress. We've had challenges,
Hmm.
and it's awesome to
I
finally be
bet.
over that stuff and on
Mhm.
the creative side instead of the recovery or reactive side.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
working on it, but I mean, yeah, I'm like,
You know,
I'm
Can I
stressed to the
explain
max.
something that Elaine brought up that she wants me to talk about?
Yes, please.
Okay. Me being me, I have never had an issue really getting a job. Quite often, I get job offers while I'm still working.
Hmm.
Like the last couple of years, I haven't worked, but that's been partially my choice and partially because, like, my green card and all that bullshit.
Hmm.
well,
Um,
no. Tell them you get
yeah,
you.
I made a foobar, guys. I misread my green card. I thought it expired. Apparently, it didn't until 2027. So now it's a non-issue. But yeah, I've always, as soon as I put the word out that I'm looking for work, I usually have job offers.
So, do you have dual now?
I can if I want, yeah.
Well,
Well, sort of.
yeah.
I can get my Canadian passport again if I want it.
Oh, okay, got you.
But I don't see the point in getting a Canadian one when I'm going to have a US one anyways.
Right.
So that's the next step is once her papers come in, I have to reapply for mine, and she's got to apply for hers.
Yeah, I've got mine. My friends are back this month from Mexico, or at least I hope so after
Yeah.
tomorrow. But we'll see. It depends
Yeah,
what stuff we
Blaker.
get if they extend their trip, I guess. But
Yep.
yeah, they're gonna help me get it. I've got everything. I just have to. They need to fill out the papers for me.
Well, if you get it, you know where you can come and stay.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
thank you.
And,
I
and
appreciate that. North Carolina first, obviously,
and,
and
and
then
honey, hit your camera for a sec,
Why?
cause now here's the funny thing. Watch her face again. Is I reminded her that now she's got to forget about the Canadian laws because those don't apply to her anymore. Now she's got to learn the
Oh
U.S.
yeah, yeah.
laws.
Don't piss me off because I'll shoot you. Hi, Diane.
Ay, ay, ay. So
Yeah, and that's the other thing I did, guys, is I cut my hair off. Jason did. Cut
a
it
little
short.
bit, little bit.
I'm gonna get mine done, but not until the summer.
Yeah.
Then I'll
Now,
get it cut off.
Hun, why don't you tell everybody what you observed driving wise up and back?
Well, up by Martinsburg on our way up to go, this great big huge bald eagle was flying right with the car.
Oh, that happens. My friends had that on their motorcycles a few times. Yeah, they're strange that way. I don't know why they do that, but I've heard that before.
Yeah, and we saw what? A bunch of wild turkeys.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And I saw at least 2 spirits in the hotel where we stayed.
Oh, that's cool. Did you do a session? No.
No. No, I was so nervous I hardly slept the night before.
Oh, well, I don't know why you'd be nervous. Didn't you take U.S. history in school?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we did. We always took U.S. history. Not very much for Canadian history, but a lot of U.S. history.
Yeah, a lot of the Canadian stuff that's taught is actually US.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Canadian stuff's boring. We have a boring history.
Okay, good night, Diane. Love you.
Right, Diane.
Good night, Diane.
And Laura, I'll tell you this: what people take in history class in American history, ain't there's a lot that's on the test that is not covered in the history classes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
How big is the test? Like, is it huge or what?
You have 100 questions you have to study, and they can ask you whatever they want randomly.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that wouldn't be too hard, though.
No, it actually was really easy.
If you like what you're doing and you want to do that, then yeah, you'll do good at it.
Yep. Now,
I
Lane,
learned that with medical. I was like totally. I aced everything when I was doing that.
Yeah. And Elaine wants you to finish your story, hon.
Well, that was pretty much, Elaine. That was pretty much it, just about the job situation.
Well, I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. So are you going to want to go work now? Or are you going to take summer off and decide?
I'm going to continue doing my course. I may work part-time.
Yeah.
Doing something just to get out of the house for a little bit.
I understand that.
She has to learn to drive her car every once in a while.
It actually sat long enough, Laura, that the tire went flat and the battery died.
Oh, goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
My car same thing used to happen to it because I didn't drive much. And yeah. But now I drive to work and back, and that's about it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, Dan, if you get the urge to head down this way, you got a place to sleep too.
Absolutely.
And
From what I hear, they're very, very welcoming.
And we have a brand new barbecue, Dan.
Oh, I'm on my way. New barbecue.
Jason set fire to the old one.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Don't tell me that. I'm the only barbecuer now. I don't have someone for coaching.
I will say this. If you do not have one that is concave, where everything drips down and out, you need to make sure you clean it on a more regular basis than I did.
Oh, yeah, I clean mine out quite often, actually.
So I clean the grill part, but I don't necessarily lift those up
I do.
And down into the gunk underneath. And I thought, I knew it needed a cleaning, but I thought I had, I didn't think it was that bad. I thought I had another round or two, especially for steaks. And started to grill up, stepped inside to season the steaks. Misty was sitting in her usual chair at the end of the table at the sliding door at the back onto the deck. Turns around and goes, "Oh my God," jumps up out of her chair and races out of the door. And I'm thinking to myself, that's not a normal reaction. I think I better go see what's going on. Well, I get out there and the entire body of the grill itself
was in flames.
No. Wow.
Including the two wings.
No.
Oh, yeah. There's black smoke coming up. And the minute I step out onto the deck, I can smell plastic and rubber burning.
Shit. And you've got propane going probably, right?
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Now you understand. I dove for the propane tank and turned it off. I couldn't unconnect it.
Right.
Because there's that little spurt that's in the hose.
Yeah.
And last thing I want to do is have that spurt come out and somehow ignite the tank.
Yep.
And what color were his eyes? Blue. So I had Misty step back in, and she and Nicholas cut the tops off of two of our salt containers.
Right.
And handed me the salt, and I, shook it out over enough of the fire to get it down to a manageable level, and then let it burn itself out. The downside was the burners underneath had gotten so hot that they had warped down and away from everything.
Oh.
The grill itself was not one of those thin little, crosshatch things. This was one of those ones you could pick up and drop on your foot and possibly break a toe. It was probably a good 8 pounds per section, and there's 3 of them.
Right. Yeah, that's like mine. It's the same way.
Yeah, those got so hot that they were red hot.
Oh, cast iron probably, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's what mine is.
Yep. So I looked at it and I made the command decision that it was not safe. So we went ahead and replaced it with the BBG. We now have the big blue grill.
And it's got a side burner, guys. It's
Yep.
really nice.
Yep. So it works. It works very, very well. We just have to get a drip bucket underneath it.
Yeah, mine has the back burner, and then it has a side burner, and then it has 3 burners, but it has 2 lids. So you can use one burner, or no, it has 4 burners on the bottom, right? But you can
Yep.
use, I always use the little side, which is 1 burner.
Yeah.
Or you can use the other side, which is bigger. It has 3 bottom burners, and then there's the side burner on the outside, and then also the back burner, which is for rotisserie.
Yeah.
Sounds like you've got a nice one.
Yeah,
well, I used to work at a Walmart, type thing, and they told me to mark them down, and so I did. And so it was $1,000 barbecue, and I got it for $200.
Sweet.
Nice. Yeah, my next big thing is going to be one of those big 36-inch griddles, flat tops.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to see if we get an outdoor kitchen thing built for you.
Yep. Well,
you still have snow and stuff there.
No, we never have had snow, Laura.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
We never got snow.
Oh, we're getting snow tomorrow.
All winter.
Did you see Minnesota yesterday? Holy moly.
I was in shock. It snowed in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
The night we were there. There was
look at LA got snow, for crying out loud. That's crazy. It snowed when I was there, mind you. But that was kind of higher in the mountains rather than right in LA.
That's something we're going to have to do, is start traveling more.
Yeah, we were up in the mountains, let me tell you. Yeah. We were well up in the mountains.
Augie, stop.
And it's amazing how many places have been shut down and boarded up out there.
Wow.
Yeah. Breezewood is known as the gateway to the West.
What is?
Breezewood.
Breezewood.
It's
where a lot of the major highways intersect.
Yeah, a bunch of major highways intersect there, and it's the start to the tri-state toll road with the Pennsylvania Turnpike. So they're literally called the gateway to the West. But there were, and I'm sure it was COVID related, there were a bunch of restaurants that I had vaguely remembered from traveling through there years and years ago that hadn't changed hands. They were just flat out boarded up. It was sad in some cases. Although we did finally get to experience an Eaton Park, and that was good food. The fun part of that was Misty ordered a double whale.
Yeah, which is cod.
Yeah, which is not just cod. I mean, it's huge cod. Each piece was almost as big as a
your ass
plate.
in my face. Good.
And planned on bringing some of it home for leftovers, and left it in the mini fridge in the room.
Philosopher's gonna be mad at you. He knocked out. She bought me a sunlight or something. It's supposed to, I don't know. So you use it in the winter for SAD.
Yeah, UV
and so
light.
Lost for Words bought me this light, and the cat just knocked it down, and now he's gonna knock it down again. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no worries, Laura.
Animals.
Sounds like you need.
Speaking of animals, we've only got one of our gold koi cross fish left.
Oh no! What happened?
The night we were gone, we lost one of them, and then what was it?
The other
morning?
fish.
We lost
the other fish turned cannibalistic and ate it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So we got back to pieces floating around.
Yes. So yeah, we spent most of the day cleaning out the fish tank totally.
And Blinker, I have only one thing to say to that. As you wish. Yes, we have fought our Russes
But I can't complain. Like these fish are what, 9 years old?
Something like that.
So they've done pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
And I still have all 3 frogs and they're getting big.
Yuck. Hell. I do not like frogs at all. Ugh. Yuck.
And we got our 3 dogs and we got our cat.
Dogs I love. I love dogs. I love animals, just not frogs.
Well, Losfer is in love with Harley.
No,
Yeah.
no frogs.
And
We
Harley
had one at
Quinn
work
for-
and I was screaming and the nurse came and picked it up and took it outside. I was like, no.
Oh,
I was like screaming, nope.
they're great pets, Lori. You don't have to do much with them.
When we were randonauting one day, it took us to this freaking field and we had to go through it. There was a frog every 2 steps. Like you couldn't, oh, it was the worst thing ever. And I didn't realize it until I'm in the middle of the field. And then I look down, there's frogs everywhere. And I'm in the middle of these frogs and I had to get out. It was horrible. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't even remember what the intent was, but it wasn't frogs. Is all I know.
That many frogs? Inconceivable.
And the
No,
other
they were
piece of
everywhere.
news, guys, is I guess my stepson will be joining us on our investigations from now on.
Oh,
Yep.
good. Nice.
Yep. Nicholas has fully embraced it.
Oh, that's good. He said he wanted to. I remember that.
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
Well, I think part of what did it was him being here for that visit and seeing that figure walk
Mm,
right in front of him.
yep.
yeah, that'll do it.
Well, you guys had also seen the Confederate soldier.
Hey, Doris.
Hello, Doris.
Sorry, I'm back.
That's okay.
No worries, Amanda.
Welcome back,
I don't know
love.
why I'm doing what I'm doing, but I'm doing it.
Ah. Do we need to ask what you're doing? Or do we want to know?
What?
Do we want to know what you're doing?
I'm changing my living room around.
Oh, Chris is going to kill you.
I know.
Actually, wait.
No, he won't. He
It's not
worships
going to
her.
be it's not going to be Chris that's going to kill her. It's going to be somebody else.
Uh,
Maybe. I don't know. Chris is really particular. Like, he doesn't like his stuff moved.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
have
it's
one of
you.
those
If it was
here.
anyone else, maybe, but it's you. He's not going to.
I rearranged when we were living with his mother. We were renting the downstairs area. He was at work and I got bored, so I rearranged everything. And he came in after dark and I was sleeping.
Exactly.
And he tripped over a footstool. So now we have an understanding. I don't move stuff unless he's helping me so that he's aware of where it's going.
It's a safety thing, don't you know?
Right, Blinker? Amanda has that frying pan.
Yeah, true. I sure do. I don't know why. Like, I get really bored easily. So, like, I'll get random urges. Like, I was thinking about it all day at work today. So then I naturally came home and had to do it.
Well,
Well-
you know what? It's on your mind. Do it. Happy
Well,
life.
I have
Happy
a whole
wife is a
house
happy
here,
life.
Amanda. That you could
Hey,
help
I'm down.
arrange if you
I
wanna
love
help.
rearranging. I'll come and help you. Or just tell me where you want it. I'll move it my damn self.
My couch is really hard to move.
Is
It
it?
is.
I
really-
actually
It is. It's like a.
suggested,
It has
I
like.
suggested to Jay. Sorry, Laura. Go ahead.
No, that's okay.
I
It has
suggested
2
to Jason-
recliners at the ends, and so it's
That's
super
Oh.
heavy. It's like heavy. I always have trouble moving it back because it's like, it almost wants to break apart because it's like 3 sections almost, but it's not. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just have a heck of a time trying to move it.
You found Tim Hortons today. Of course. That's what we didn't do. We didn't make up a pot of Tim Hortons. Because I still have that pouch left. Yeah, you're in a pretty small apartment, aren't you, Doris?
You want the You want the pouch or you want the Honduran Nicaraguan mix?
I'm not sure which.
Ah,
That's a tough call.
I have to work in the morning, so no coffee for
Yeah.
me.
I got one more day till I go back.
Yeah, coffee doesn't keep me awake.
It doesn't to me either. Like it hasn't, but I don't know. I'm a little weary about it now. Because the other night I couldn't sleep at all. I was freaking up almost all night.
That's not good.
No, but I was stressed out too. Work's really getting to me.
That's not good
I have a
either.
lot of people on my side, but yeah, it's just I hate working with people who don't want to work, and it's getting to the point where I'm just want to smack somebody.
Amen to
I
that.
found that working as a CNA.
And
Yeah, yeah.
and I'll do one little plug. This is the new Sheriff
Oh
Buford
yeah, you guys got to check that out.
Oh, that's cool.
double walled tumbler. Now tell me what the one thing is that's wrong with this.
Okay, take care, Blinker.
I don't know.
Bye, Blinker.
Bye,
Well,
Blinker. Love you.
here's Sheriff's face,
Mm-hmm.
and then they got this
Yeah, that face is weird, but
this evil looking alien face.
yeah. Oh, I didn't know
But
if
other
that's
than
what you were
that,
talking about.
the straw's good in it, and it keeps stuff cold for a good while.
Does it? Yeah, I have one
Yeah,
of his
it's worth the money.
glasses.
Yep.
That's something else we got to get on is getting up a merch store.
Yeah. Someday.
Well, I know with what is it? What's the one everybody uses?
Teespring.
Teespring?
Yeah, with them, they were charging people in Canada for shipping. Like you pay for shipping, and then when it got here, you had to pay.
Oh,
Yeah,
so they're
that's what
paying
I heard. That's why I quit using
Yeah,
them.
and before you never had to, but now you do apparently.
Huh.
Like you paid your shipping already, and now they're charging extra or whatever when it gets here.
Well, I think if we do draws and stuff, it's just going to be stuff we handcraft. Because
Well,
it's
and look at the stuff you make. It's awesome. Your dream catchers and
yeah.
why not?
Ooh.
Yes, I'm hearing it in here too.
Wow.
And I'm hearing it sounds like a tree cracking out front.
Let's not go there. Down here.
So if we disappear, guys, you know what happened.
Yeah. Misty, we need to do a session one day.
Just let me know when.
Yeah, I will. I forgot about it actually till just now. I was thinking about it.
She behaves sometimes.
I actually haven't been running the spirit box much at all.
Oh, really? I like that.
No, and we were both too tired to try and do a spirit box session when we were up at the memorial this time.
Yeah.
Which is why we're going to go back.
I'm still trying to play catch up on sleep.
You'll get there.
I slept most of the day yesterday, which I normally do not do.
Yeah.
Augie.
Oh, and our dogs were protesting the fact that we were gone, and so did the cat.
Oh.
Oh, ouch. God, that hurt.
The dogs wouldn't eat their food the whole time we were gone.
Oh, they missed you.
Yeah, neither did the cat. She has these treats called delectables that she demands twice a day. And she didn't even, Vaughn put some in a bowl for her the night we left, and she never ate it.
Oh.
All right. Well, it's just the wind. We're beyond the storms, apparently.
Yeah.
According to the radar.
That was crazy, those storms yesterday. Holy moly.
The problem is the tree roots don't go very deep here.
Mm.
And we had rain most of the day today. And most of the nights. Thank you, Doris. So when the wind gets going, the odds are trees are going to come down.
Which way would they fall?
Depends on which way the wind's blowing.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think of that. Stupid, I guess.
No, it's not stupid. It is what it is.
Well, it's why we're getting a new back fence.
Makes sense.
Partially.
We had
Yeah.
our tree cut down because we couldn't get the sunshine. We wanted the sun, right? So it was a big, huge tree, and if it fell, it would have crushed not only our house but maybe some of the neighbors too. So we got that cut down. Pricey, but it was worth it because now we get the sun, and so
Yeah, we're looking at having to pay somebody to take the trees down in our lot. But I'm figuring I'm going to save the wood so we can have little fires outside.
yeah, why not? Good idea.
Yeah, because we don't have a wood fireplace.
Well, we can't have.
So,
Let's be honest. We can't have Chris and Amanda being the only people doing, fireside chats.
yeah.
Nah, we always had ours at the cabin, but in the city, I never liked it because I thought, well, it's like I'm so close to a road, though. I guess it'd be different if you weren't like right beside a major road, but I am, and all you hear is traffic. It just seems to defeat the purpose. So, but I go out to my friends at the country
wow,
and
Doris.
fire pit. But
You just got that
Oh.
Jeep.
that sucks, Doris.
Damn. All right, who hit a tree?
I understand it though. I'm still paying back for my truck. I had to borrow money to get it fixed.
Yeah,
My
vehicles.
4-wheel drive didn't work, and yeah, you need that in the winter around here. So
Yeah, up where we are, you pretty much have to have an all-wheel drive.
yeah, well, that's what mine. Well, no, mine's 4-wheel drive, I think.
Same thing.
Yeah, but anyway, I had to get mine fixed.
Ooh, brake line. Ooh, not good.
Yeah, you don't want that to go. Jeez. And I have a recall that I gotta go take my truck in for.
Oh, that
Airbag.
reminds
I had
me.
one already. Now it's the other airbag.
I've got
Take
two
it
of them on
before
my
you
Jeep.
get 100,000 miles.
I've got two of them, I think, on my Jeep now.
2 recalls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta take mine in. I figured I'd wait till summer because the weather right now is just stupid. We've still got like 3 feet of snow.
Yeah, my mom said it was pretty much gone in Redwater, and then she turned around, got up this morning, and it was covered.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, just as much snow as she started with.
we're getting snow tomorrow, but I think tomorrow evening.
Yeah, like my
But, yeah,
chives
we still
are
have
already 6 or 7 inches high.
Wow.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I was out there for about an hour today chopping ice with the ice chopper thingy.
Oh wow.
Chopping, spreading salt. It's like because it'll start melting off the roofs and whatever, and then it snows again.
Yeah.
And so it's just ice after snow, ice, snow, ice, snow. Like it just won't go away.
Oh, well, eventually.
Eventually, yeah, June, like June, July. That's what I'm thinking. If my friends stay in Mexico, then I know there's a problem because they don't stay unless they think it's bad, and they're usually right. So
I hear you. Oh, God, excuse me. So, yep. So that was our big news dump, and having to deal with some stupid idiot drivers on the way back and up.
Yeah, that was crazy the way they were driving.
ugh, see, that worries me, and I don't know. Where I have to go is like 2.5 hours away.
Mm.
Unless my brother-in-law flies in from Toronto, he's thinking about it. Then he can drive. But I don't know. He didn't come last year, but he's thinking about coming this year. We'll see.
Yeah.
He used to come and help my husband out there, and like he would get up early and go work on the site and do whatever needed to be fixing, and then come back and get me. But we'll see. I like camping there, and he doesn't, so we'd have to stay at a friend's cabin or friend's house or something.
I hear you.
I just don't know. I don't know how all that's gonna go. Oh, look at Doris has a question for you, Misty.
I'm a looking. Yes, they actually told me right at my meeting that I was a citizen.
Well, she just has to wait for the paperwork to come through.
Yeah, and my ceremony will be the middle of next month. But because of COVID, we're not allowed to do a big thing about it.
Oh, can you film it though?
No,
Well, don't know yet.
we're not even sure Jason's going to be allowed to go.
Yeah, the one thing we do know is that it's not going to be in Harper's Ferry like we had hoped.
Yeah, it's going to be in Martinsburg at the courthouse.
She asked how nervous you were.
I was nervous enough, Doris, that I did not sleep much the night before.
He didn't sleep much the entire week. Don't let her fib to you.
I think at the very least they should let Jason in.
I
Well,
hope so.
I hope they will, but I'm not going to hold my breath on it. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, you can wear a mask. Can't you wear a mask?
Yeah, but then the people at the bank will recognize me.
Funny.
Yeah, like Jason wasn't allowed to go in for the test either. He had to wait out in the waiting room.
Well, I could see that because he's not writing it, but the ceremony is a big thing. I mean,
well, the funny part was I got to meet another Canadian.
Really?
Yeah, apparently he was talking to another Canadian
There
while I was
a lady
doing my test.
Oh, God, excuse me, sorry. There was a lady who was sitting right across from us who was supposed to be Misty's appointment. She swore it was at 11:30. I looked at it, it was 11:15. Thank God we got there early. But she was supposed to have gone in at 10:45. So she should have already been in and gone by the time we got there. And they didn't take her until about 5 minutes before Misty came out, and I sat waiting for her for about 40 minutes. So she was over an hour and something late before they took her back in. But she was up, she was born and lived 15 minutes east of Toronto. I'm not sure what that qualifies as. But she knew Gananoque, she knew Kingston. Obviously, she knew Toronto. And they're living now in a town in Pennsylvania where my ex's family lives.
Oh, no. That's a small world, isn't it?
At first, I went, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you. And she goes, why? I went, because my ex's family lives up there. And she goes, who are they? So I told her, and she went, nope, don't know any of them. I said, okay, you might be safe then. So
that was a different lifetime.
It was, but it's one that certain people on that side will not give up on. And I'm sure would love to get me into a small room somewhere.
Yeah, well.
So
I don't have to worry about it. I have no exes. Well, except the one that's in heaven and we're still together.
yeah, it's a whole different thing. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Not that way, anyhow. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I gotta be up at 2:30 in the morning, so.
The hell you gotta be up at 2:30 in the morning for?
Because I work.
At 2:30 in the morning?
4.
What are you doing at 4 in the morning?
Going to work. I don't have to work that early, but I don't usually sleep very good. Like, it's a little better now. Now I can sleep, 3-4 hours. but before it was like an hour tops. And so I started working early. And then because I can pick whenever I want to work, and that's when I picked. And so I just got used to it, I guess. But I get the whole afternoon to myself. So
Gotcha.
by the time they're coming into work, I'm on my second break already.
Really?
Yeah.
Must be nice.
I don't know. I get more done because, with fibromyalgia, you get worse as the day goes on. So
Yeah.
I'm better in the morning.
Yeah. I know how that works. Sundowning.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh. Lord. Shouldn't be noshing on this, but I am.
So what kind of food porn is going to be coming up?
Oh, Jesus.
Hi, Losper.
I
Hey,
lost her.
Locker.
Hello, darlings. One of the best ones that's coming up is I have a recipe now for chuck roast stew, beef stew, that pairs perfectly with grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yum.
What else do we have on that? I made stuffed chicken breasts. So we got that.
Yum.
Jesus Christ, there's a lot of different stuff. I don't remember everything. So there's a couple of them that are shorter videos because they were quicker and easier ones to make.
Mm.
So we'll have to see.
What did you stuff the chicken breast with?
Oh, this time it was chopped spinach, shredded mozzarella, diced Black Forest ham, lunch meat slices. I took cherry tomatoes, and instead of cutting them in half, I cut them lengthwise.
Mm-hmm.
And then all kinds of seasonings, but you'll see that.
Yeah, we'll see it on the video.
Yeah.
I just wanted a preview.
Yep. They came out, well, I'll let Misty tell you how they came out.
They were really good, guys. Really good.
Misty was the only one in the house that devoured 2 last night.
Yeah, I ate 2 of them.
They must have been good then.
Yeah. And hello, Losfer.
I hope you had a good time with the man and the boys. Sorry, canines. I still call them the boys. I can't get over that. It's a habit.
Oh, no. Unless I missed my guess, she was with the bear.
Yep. And the boys.
Maybe. Depends on if they were riding around.
Yeah, I bet you had fun. I can't wait to go there.
Yeah, she's all excited for her house, and rightfully so.
Yep, as well as she should be.
Rightfully so. Yep.
That's a big milestone.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, it is. It's good with you. Oh, God.
Thanks.
Sorry, don't know how much longer we're going to run this one because
Oh.
I'm wearing down.
Thanks, Losper.
Mama had me schlepping water back and forth today. I felt like Gunga Din.
Yeah, at least be lucky. I only did half pails. I didn't do the full pail.
Not all those pails were half pails.
Pails of what? I missed that.
Because my fish died, I decided to clean out my tank totally and redo it.
Oh.
Yeah, and we had picked up a couple of the 5-gallon Home Depot pails
Mm-hmm.
to use strictly for the fish tank. And I was filling those halfway with water or just below halfway to refill it. And while I was draining it, he was lugging it to the sink, emptying it and bringing it back. Uh,
You got a little cough there, Jason.
little one, yeah. Yeah. Ooh, Lordy.
so yeah, now I think once the last goldfish is gone, I'm gonna do tropical something or other. I haven't decided
High
yet.
lobster.
Yeah, she did redo the tank, and to be perfectly candid, I'm gonna help the last fish along. I'm gonna take one of the dead extension cords, cut the end off of it, strip it back a little bit, stick it down in the tank, and then plug it into the wall.
It's kind of silly you saying that while I'm here.
It's in my office. You'll never know what happened.
Yeah.
You abandoned your fish. You decided you wanted to have more fun with frogs.
Only because there's nowhere to put it in here. Uh-huh. What are you going to do if the kids move home and I have to move my stuff back into that office?
It'll be interesting to see how many helium balloons we have to tie around a frog to make it float.
Oh boy.
I think we have 3 or 4 tied around it. We have 3 or 4 tied around it. We'll watch it go. And it goes up in the air.
I'm hoping that was a truck or something going up.
Yes. Trust me, if it was one of the trees coming down, you'd know.
We lost Amanda.
Oh, where did Amanda go?
Yeah, I think this time I'm going to go for a planted tank.
I'd like to see your herb garden when it's growing.
Yeah, I'm going to do video of it.
She's back.
Garage and smoke. My
Welcome
bad.
back, Amanda.
I
My
kicked
goal
myself
is to
out.
cut back on the amount of
You pressed the
grass.
wrong button, Amanda.
I do that all the time, Amanda.
I used to. If I'm on my phone, I do it all the time.
Do you work tomorrow, Mandy?
Yes.
Yes.
I work all the days.
Well, no. Hold on. The question is, does she work tomorrow or tomorrow evening?
Oh, tomorrow. I'm on nights, Easter weekend. Oh, Maggie snuck out.
So
That's
what?
not good. Maggie snuck out with Amanda.
Who did?
Well, actually, technically, was Spike. He was behind me.
Ah.
Did you hear him? He said hello.
No,
Hi,
didn't hear.
Spike.
Howdy.
Hi, Spike.
Da, 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 da.
So yeah, I mentioned seeing as how we want to have so many people up here that we should maybe get a pull-out couch. And he's like, hell no. No.
Oh.
Misty, I'll just bunk with you.
Hey, Chris may have an issue with that.
He's fine. He'll go along with it.
I think it's the end of April.
Really?
Sleepless.
With me having one of you on either side? I don't think so.
Jason, I said I'll bunk with Misty.
Right. We have a queen-size bed. You think you're kicking me out of my bed? I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
You and Chris can have a sleepover in the living room.
What am I, 12?
Just kidding. What am I, 12?
Well, we figure the first or second night you're here, you're probably going to be crawling back into the house.
No shit.
Jason's
for
already
sure.
Jason's already warned you that he's going to get you snapped.
Yep.
Yep. And I added to my repertoire. I now have the vodka and the the pineapple,
Right, Doris?
pineapple orange apple juice to go
Oh,
with it.
Oh, yeah.
that sounds so good.
Oh, it's amazing.
Elaine says that you guys could do a blanket fort.
Yeah.
I haven't done a blanket fort since I was 12.
The dogs would love it, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
The cat too.
No, the cat would not love it because the cat would be so freaking nervous not knowing where a dog was going to come from. No. That's the one and only reason I have not put my wine rack together yet, is because I know the minute I do, the cat's going to be up there on the top of it.
Uh-huh.
The dogs are going to knock it over, and I'll have broken wine bottles all over the place. Not cool.
Oh, that sounds good, Doris. I don't drink rum, though.
Yep.
But I'm sure I could figure out something else to put in it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Captain Morgan. That works very well. In any one of those frozen drinks that you get from Walmart. Very, very, very well. And to take care of Mama, all I have to do is whip up a tequila sunrise or two.
Yeah. I'm a lightweight. Two pretty much
Me
does it.
too.
I'm thinking we got to give Amanda a zombie when she gets down here.
A what?
Zombie.
What is that?
I'd have to look it up again to make sure I could.
It's a
everything.
whole mixture of liquors.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like a paralyzer.
Oh shit. What are you guys trying to do to me?
You know those drinks that taste like a vanilla milkshake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what
shit.
you're
We could
gonna
even do some shooters.
No. All I've got to do is make her a couple of Baileys and we're fine.
Yeah, we could experiment with shooters and all that.
Oh, I can do shooters. I can do mixed shooters. That much I can do.
I'm not
Is there
very
any
good
coffee
at
left out
drinking
there?
anymore.
It's been a while since I've done any serious drinking.
Yeah. Me too.
And don't forget, Jace, I plan on growing hops this year.
I know.
So you can try your hand at making mead and stuff.
Yep.
Yes,
Well,
Oscar, I'm going to bed. Sorry. I just saw
honey
that.
butter or shit. Honey something mead.
Honey ham?
No. Ham doesn't work too well in a mead. Apple's not bad. So.
Yeah, Lane, that's about the way I am too. And I'm not that enthralled with it to get back into it. I'm just as happy drinking my coffee or my tea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Summer's
same way.
I haven't popped Bailey's into her coffee yet.
Mhm.
Oh, yum. I have some in the fridge. I love that.
If you're going to do anything, stick Kahlua in it rather than Bailey's.
I can do that too.
They've actually got a chocolate wine out now, guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Ask Misty what she thought of it when she took a drink.
Yeah, I'm not much of a wine drinker. And you add chocolate to it, and it's just, no. Not for me, but it's not bad. It's just, if I'm going to have chocolate, I'd sooner have just chocolate.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to hop down. I got to get ready for bed.
Yeah.
Kinda
Yeah,
wind
sweet
down.
dreams, Laura.
I think we're going to wrap it up too. It was just supposed to be a couple of announcements and talking about the driving this evening. And
We got talking.
yep, nothing huge, just the real good big stuff.
I've missed it, actually.
Well, congratulations again, Misty.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, hon.
We are very, very, very proud of her.
Heck yes.
Yes.
Although very sad to lose a fellow Canadian.
Night,
Oh,
Doris.
I'm still Canadian. I'm just
You didn't lose her. Trust me, she's still where she was.
Okay.
She's
Don't
just
lose your Canadian roots.
Yeah, she just now can't say A anymore. She's just now got to go Merca.
Merca.
I'm gonna borrow your frying pan, Amanda. I swear.
Okay.
He has been doing this nonstop since I passed.
That's so funny.
I figure sooner or later she's gonna look at me and go, "Shut
All
up."
right. Night, guys.
Good night, Laura.
Misty,
Night,
I'll
Laura.
get in
Sweet
touch
dreams.
with you.
Yep.
All right. Night.
Gotta finish my shit.
Yep. I was gonna say, what you need to do is figure out the one color, Amanda, that you could paint the living room. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Paint it.
Are you allowed to paint it with renting it?
You can, as long as you just put it back to like white.
Okay.
So I'm assuming the room is still used as you had said it was before.
Correct.
Yeah. So you know what color paint to use. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It's a lot of freaking work, man.
Yeah, but it'd be
I actually
fun.
enjoy painting.
I don't mind painting, but I hate the edges. Like, I saw this hack on TikTok for like painting your walls in like 1 minute, and like professional painters do it. You take your like roller and you make a V, and then you just paint right across your wall, and it's like there's enough paint on the wall that you don't have to keep going back to your tray.
Yeah.
So like it's really smart. But then you also have to do the edges, and that's the part that's real annoying.
Well,
Yeah,
Peter,
I can understand.
you just have to get to the point where you're not shaking. You're steady-handed.
I know some people, they do it like without the tape and everything, like, and they don't mess up. I don't know how they do it.
Not us.
No, I use tape.
And
Yeah.
still messed up.
Yeah, painter's tape isn't very good.
Oh no. We painted light switches.
Did you? That's
And-
okay.
and wall outlets.
That was mostly Nikki in here. But yes, I did make a few errors. Had a few little boo-boos.
Right. It's what gives the house personality.
Yep. It makes it ours.
Yeah,
So how long is Captain Happy working tonight?
I think till 10.
So not much longer.
No, he's almost done.
Cool. He gonna be frustrated. He missed it.
Yeah.
Oh darn.
Also have a question after stream.
Okay.
Don't let me forget.
Okay. So, all right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it on up. So.
Thanks for being here, guys.
Very much so. Very much so. So, we'll see you guys. Same back
Good night,
channel,
Doris.
same time next week, and depending on how fast Misty gets done with them, we'll do some premieres for some food porn this week. Coming
Heck
up
yeah.
for everybody. So, lots of new stuff. So y'all take care. Thanks for stopping by. We will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.